recap, I just thought I'd tell you about the Art and Olfaction Awards in Athens, because I went to Athens. There were two. I'm going to play with these now. I'm going to put everything on the spots just because. There were two awards events on the same night. One in London at the Grosvenor House, for which I received a nomination for the Perfume Extraordinaire category. So there was me, Paul Bulgaridis, who makes his own fragrances, independent, everything, got another job. Two from Givaudan, which makes 1/3 of the world's fragrances. One from Simrise, one from Robertet. Big. Right, didn't expect to win, didn't win, fine. Givaudan won. But they were selected, they were blind judged, which is nice. But I'd already bought a ticket to go to Athens for the Art and Olfaction Awards before I realised they were on the same date and before I realised that I was shortlisted. But they are two very different events. The one at the Grosvenor House is very glamorous, and it's mostly the marketing teams and managing directors of brands. You go to the Art and Olfaction Awards, it's mostly people who own their own businesses, and half of them are ones who make their own perfumes. And I like hanging around with those people, so I went. Plus, if I wanted both Nick and me to go to the London one, the tickets are so much that it costs the same as flying to Athens and staying 4 nights in a hotel and having tickets to the Art and Olfaction Awards and spending a day at the Scent Summit where lots of interesting people speak. That picture I sent of you, the bloke who looked like your academic cousin. So you hear lots of interesting ideas about what's happening in like scent and music and scent and art and. But the newcomer award from for Art and Olfaction, that was, I think it was a guy, actually he did employ a perfumer to make the fragrance, but it's brand new, it's out this year. He couldn't come, he recorded a film and he's in Thailand. The Emerging Brand Award for the Fragrance Foundation went to Amouage, which emerged in 1983 and is funded by the Omani government. I mean, they're massive. In Athens airport, they have their own huge wodge of shelves next to Tom Ford's and Creed. They're massive, and I can't get my head round it, Arthur. I mean, there's bits of the perfume industry I absolutely love, and it's making things and meeting other people who make things. And, helping other people to make things that they want to make as well. Having it a little bit more open and accessible. I don't know. I sort of can't with the other side of it, which is so secretive that while I think you were off filming, we actually got invited to do a workshop for Glade, part of SC Johnson, for their marketing team, because their perfumers won't tell them how you make perfume. So Amy and I had an afternoon down in the hotel. They all got really into it. There's something about smelling stuff and making stuff that makes people happy and excited. It's a craft, it's an art, it's a thing. I don't know what I'm concluding from this.
Yeah, well, there's just an enormous amount of ego in this business.
It's It's almost just like it's two completely separate jobs. I mean, the one was very glitzy and glamorous, and the other one's fine. I put some sparkly shoes on, you know, but it's not. It's like, oh, let's go dress up and have a party, but it's the two things again. It's a half of us want to really, really, really make perfume and just need to scrabble together enough money so we can keep making perfume. The other half is the companies that really want to make a lot of money and have to make enough perfume in order to keep making the money.
So it's art versus capitalism. It's art versus money. You've got the money people, the business people, and then you've got the artists and the creatives. Because I'd imagine that the perfumers who are attached to all of these big companies, you know, the perfumers themselves would probably love to sit down and have a chat. Would they?
Yeah, they probably would.
Love to. They would all probably rather be at the Art and Olfaction Awards.
I think the perfumers actually probably would, because not many perfumers actually go to the Fragrance Foundation Awards.
No, of course not.
I think they're encouraging more of the ones who, they can't know they've won in advance. I didn't know I hadn't won in advance, put it that way. I think they'd probably try and drag a few perfumers into the room, but those perfumers aren't really allowed to talk about what it is they're doing as well,
of course.
because it's so desperately secret, because there's so much copying going on. In fact, our friend Lisa, who used to work here, chemistry graduate, she's now back in China working for Man, which is she's got a lovely job doing evaluating and working with clients and helping them get what they want. And she says a lot of them just don't want anything original. She asked me if it's difficult to make something original given that all those other things out there, and it's because I think I don't smell anybody else's stuff, so I'm not drawn in the direction of, the trend is going that way, so I just don't.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how many people go into their offices and go, "Hi, so can we get Santal 33, please?"
Oh, probably a lot.
Yeah, or can we have Black Orchid?
Yeah,
but slightly different.
Yeah, she did say a lot of people are on the not like that, but a bit like that, but different, because a lot of people don't have a start from scratch imagination, I think. Yeah.
Well, I feel the same. Like, as a writer, I don't really read fiction because I found myself getting pulled into the direction of start copying people's style or whatever, or at least certainly when I'm writing, I can't read other people's fiction because I start emulating it. Whereas, and probably the same with acting as well, I don't really watch all that much because I don't.
Well, every time I say I'm going to the theatre, you go, "Oh, I saw that."
Yeah. But compared to a lot of other actors,
okay, they're not obsessed, because you need input from all the other things. If you're going to be creative, you need to look out. You need to get your craft nailed, but you need to look outside of your own craft for inspiration. It's like what's happened to advertising; they just copy other people's ads.
Yeah. It all just becomes echo chambers.
I once upon a time went to a Quentin Crisp talk.
Yeah.
Quentin Crisp.
I like Quentin Crisp.
He started that whole thing where he would make money by selling tickets to do an audience with. He was first. So he'd talk for the first half about his life. It was just fascinating. I'd love to do that for a living. Well, I'm kind of doing it now. Yeah. But then he'd take questions, and so the big pile of questions, and one of them was, do you have any advice for a writer? Don't read, is what he said. And I think that's partly, you'll never get anything done if you spend all your time reading books. Yeah. It's not that you're not supposed to understand how other people do it, but if you actually want to sit down and write stuff, you've got to give all your time to it.
Yeah.
But I think I might want my next book on how to be creative. Collect lots of people's ideas. Just keep it short, but it's a lovely book by James Webb Young, which I keep talking about, who says he's basically Don Draper from Mad Men. He was advertising creative 1960s. He said, I'm going to give you my method for how to be creative. Because I know most of you are too lazy, you won't do it. It is, you have to work very, 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 very hard at what it is that you do. You've got to learn everything. You've got to practice. You've got to like this, like learn to smell what everything smells like, and then learn what they like when you put them together. And then you have to go out and just fill your mind with inspiration for absolutely everywhere. And then you have to put all these ideas together. What if I wanted to do a neroli smelling thing? Or what if I want to make the smell of a house? And I could use that with that. What if I wanted... And you combine them, filter them, and then you go for a walk, you go for the swings, you go for the beach, you have a nap, you leave space. You must give the space for the ideas then to go, this is a good one. That. So maybe I don't need to write the book because it already exists. No, that's it. That's how you do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, I won't write that book. It's James Webb Young wrote it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so but what you're talking about is the craft itself versus the pomp and ceremony.
Yeah. Yes, I mean, a lot of people, their job is that they, it is to get the perfumes out there so that they sell, so that people appreciate them. I mean, I could do with a marketing person. An estate agent's calling me. I can't hear it, it's fine. No, I'll get them later. Yeah. It'd be nice if more people knew what we do existed, because I think they're great. So maybe I mean, they only have one big day a year getting all glammed up. That's not their whole life. They do their job getting the perfumes out there to people. A far better job than I do. But are we happy? Yeah, average. I just want to be averagely well known. That'd be good. A little bit more well known than now. Yeah.
Not your perfumes.
Yeah. The perfumes, that would be good. Yeah, not me. Although being recognised in Boots the Chemist is quite nice.
Yeah.
But just the ones. Okay. Conclusion. Haven't got one.
Nice time in Athens, though?
Oh, yeah, lovely. Go back. Yogurt.